Trevino, we're glad you're with us.
Yes, and I'm Kathy Uriarte. A disturbing discovery in Brooks County where researchers find human remains buried in what appears to be mass graves.
Now, the remains found buried in shopping bags and trash bags or in no containers at all. Mike De Silva is back from Brooks County with details. It's First at 5.
And this is all about how these remains were buried. Anthropologist researchers who volunteered to exhume the remains of unidentified immigrants buried in a cemetery in Falfurrias made the surprising discovery. These are examples of remains found in bags provided to us by the University of Indianapolis. Forensic anthropologist Dr. Krista Latham says she was surprised to find more than one person's remains in a bag and more than one bag per grave. Latham says 52 bags were exhumed from the Sacred Heart Burial Park in the first 2 weeks of June. The work of exhuming the remains is done by anthropologists and students from the University of Indianapolis and Baylor on a volunteer basis in the hopes of identifying the remains through lab analysis. The remains of immigrants found in Brooks County are buried by the Howard Williams Funeral Home.
We pay for them to transport and go pick up an immigrant that has passed away and put it in a body bag. As far as the burial, we've always had an understanding that they handled it, of course, nobody's ever out there to know how this just happens or how it doesn't happen.
Do you have the records of the bodies that were buried at the Sacred Heart?
I can't say anything. Our media is taking care of all that.
Or is it proper procedure the way that they were buried?
I can't, no comment.
And that was the office manager there at the funeral home. She gave us a media hotline number in Houston. A spokesperson for the funeral home says they do have certain records related to these burials and they are currently being reviewed. They added they strive to treat loved ones entrusted to their care the same, but it's not their practice to share the records they have with the public. By the way, the body of a 23-year-old woman from Guatemala was found in Brooks County today, and the body of a 16-year-old man from Mexico was found yesterday in Brooks County. Both discoveries on area ranches. That makes for 32 bodies this year. Remember, there were 129 immigrant remains found in 2012. That was a record. And we should mention that the researchers who made the discoveries of these remains in trash bags call this a humanitarian crisis. Rudy and Katia.
The story that continues to unfold.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Mike, for that report. Meantime.